We're here today in Beechmont, Kentucky for the annual fur sale. It's a fur auction, and we have trappers from all over the state of Kentucky, plus we've got some trappers from Tennessee, Indiana, I think one from Arkansas and one from Alabama. So we've got trappers from all over that have come, and this is an opportunity for them to market their furs. The fur market right now is a little bit down, but we have some strong points in the fur market right now. The bobcat, the beaver, otters, and that are pretty strong. Skunks are strong, believe it or not. This fur market, it's starting to gradually improve. We lost a lot of the fur market during COVID because of supply chains and the inability of buyers to travel internationally, and that's starting to improve. It's starting to get better as far as the fur market goes. This particular sale, this auction that we have today, the trappers bring in their furs, they're assigned lot numbers, and their furs are graded according to species and size and color and quality and so forth. You'll see a lot of very, very well handled fur here. Some of our Kentucky trappers and our members are some of the best fur handlers any place. So our fur is in strong demand as raw fur goes.
I'm certainly happy to be here again and happy for the United Trappers to sponsor this fur sale. This is the third or fourth annual event here by Brandon Bays and his group of supporters. So it's been a tremendous sale so far, and certainly a much needed thing to have in support of the trappers. And I'm so glad that beaver prices have gone up from what they were at the first sale, considerably more money per fur, and it's definitely needed to pay for the expenses and get some benefit for the trappers that love this sport.
Once the furs are graded and they go down the line, they hit the auction blocks. The auctioneer auctions off each lot of fur, and then each trapper picks up part of a triplicate sheet to cash in with the buyer. They go to the trapper, and then they go also to the association for record keeping. And then we charge a modest 5% commission, which most often covers our expenses on putting the sale on. We put the sale on not to make money, but to provide a market for our trappers.
As I've told many people, these trappers are just modern day Daniel Boones because they do a remarkable job of trapping and serves a tremendous service for the farmers, the property owners to save their timber. As we've mentioned numerous times, there are just hundreds and thousands of acres of crops and timberland that gets ruined every year due to the beavers. And we're not wanting to exterminate the beavers by any stretch of the imagination, but just like all methodical hunting and proper planning, it's just a control mechanism for the beavers.
We'll have well over 1,000 beaver here and umpteen other furs, so it's going to be one of the biggest sales in the eastern United States. It may be the biggest by the time this thing all runs through, so we're really excited about that. The beaver market right now is pretty strong compared to what it was. A couple years ago, they were just probably a $9, $10 average, and now they're up to a $35, $40 average with some highs going into the 50s. One reason for that actually happens to be the Yellowstone TV program. Everybody is buying these Western hats, and that's what they're made from, is from beaver. The pelt is ground up and made into like a fiber of sorts, and it's mixed with an adhesive and coloring and that sort of thing, and they're made into these hats.
13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 16, 17, 17, 18, 17, 18.
Buyers have different interests in different furs. Some of them specialize just in raccoon, some of them specialize just in beaver, but most of them will buy just about any fur as long as they can develop a decent market for it. Some of the buyers have brokers which buy in bulk, and they in turn sell to manufacturers for garment making. Garments are a big thing: vests, coats, gloves, hats, muffs, mittens, things like that. And also the novelty part of the fur business is pretty big too. And another thing our association tries to do, the United Trappers of Kentucky, we like to bring new people into the activity.
What I like about trapping is that it can help manage wildlife. You can put it up and sell it. It's a very enjoyable experience and helps keep wildlife maintained.
Whether they're youngsters or adults, just get new people in. We want to sustain this activity. It's something that we really love. It's a heritage, it's a great activity, it's a great outdoor form of recreation at a time of the year when there isn't a whole lot else. As a Trappers Association, we also stress that every one of these critters we catch is a blessing of sorts. And these critters were put here for us to have dominion over and to use responsibly. And so we consider ourselves a conservation organization. We teach the wise use, the best use possible of all these species. So we teach our trappers that fur handling and creating the best quality pelt is actually a way of honoring each animal that we're able to harvest. It enhances our activity in the public eye. They know that we're not wasting this critter, but we're doing it to use that critter in a good way.